Well, Tim, you've had a chance for everything to kind of sink in a little bit, and you've had your champagne shower, you've celebrated with your teammates. What is it like to finally realize that you guys are World Series champs?
You know, it's a great feeling, and I think it'll be only better on the flight home, where we get to share this with each other a little bit more and reflect a little bit more. But right now, you know, everybody's kind of enjoying the win and enjoying the champagne. What
an amazing game, a pitcher's duel between yourself and Cliff Lee. How was the adrenaline coming into the game, and what was it like to be on that mound on this huge stage?
You know, the adrenaline kicked in right before the first inning, and you know, I felt a litlittle bit amped in that first inning, but after that it kind of went away, and there's only one other time where I felt it kind of kick up again, and that was when we scored the 3-run homer. And you know, I lost my motion there a little bit, where I had lost my my poise, I guess you can say, and you know, but I found it there that inning, and you know, was able to shut it down after he hit that home run.
And fortunately, Edgar Renteria was the hero for you guys. I mean, what has he been like for this clubhouse, and the leadership he's brought, and just the hard work and dedication he's shown?
Yeah, he brings all of that. I mean, you just nailed it right there. But you know, outside of that, he's just a great person. He makes playing with him easy. He's a lovable guy. You know, we call him Big Smoothie, and he's just that. You know, coming up big in big spots. Like I said, he did it in Florida. Now he's doing it here. You know, he's the hero.
And we talked about it all season long, but the group of guys inside that clubhouse, everyone's a little crazy. Everyone has their own personalities, but for some reason it just works together. I mean, why is that, do you think?
Yeah, I mean, everybody calls us the misfits, but you know, we fit well together. You know, we got a lot of guys pulling for each other, a lot of guys that have, you know, we got Pat Burrell and Huffy who played together in college, you know, those kind of things where, you know, connections from past and, you know, connections from present just kind of sustain, and, you know, they held up through the year. You know, like I said, everyone's pulling for each other and, you know, pulling for the right cause.
And I know you're pretty close with Brian Wilson as well. How fitting was it, you know, that he was able to go out there in the 9th inning and do what he's been doing all season long?
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't be happier with the guy. He just goes out there and, you know, he's fearless, obviously. You know, a quirky guy with his personality, very colorful, but, you know, he's business when he's out there.
And quickly, can you just describe and maybe sum up into a few words what it was like in that moment when you were all running onto the field? Bruce Bochy, I think, said he felt numb and still kind of does.
Yeah, I think that's the right word to use. Kind of shocked, you know, obviously, you know, we had the lead there, and you don't realize that it's the World Series that you just won. You know, but you know, when I was thinking going out there, just tackle Wilson. That's pretty much what was in my mind.
You ready to be in a parade?
Definitely.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
All right, back to you.